Okay, so this is your tutorial on the time value of money. You can check your answer, and if you got a wrong answer ka apakah, you may learn from this recording video lah how to calculate. Okay, so first question: to pay for your education, you have taken out 25,000 ringgit in student loans. If you make monthly payments over 15 years and at 7% compounded monthly, how much are your monthly student loan payments? Jadi berapa bulan-bulan kamu kena bayar? So this is the formula, present value. Sebab to pay for your education, you have taken out 25,000 in student loan. If you make monthly payments, so this question suruh kamu tanyalah kalau kamu buat bulan-bulan punya pembayaran, so kamu kena guna formula present value. This formula is like this lah. Present value sama dengan PMT darab dalam kurungan ni, so kamu kena substitute lah. So PMT, so in this question you have present value, this one 25. What you want to find is this yang monthly pembayaran ni, PMT. Ini yang kamu kena cari. So 1 tolak 1 over 1 annual rate. Your annual rate here is this one lah. To calculate this one over M tu months, maksudnya kan dia mau tiap-tiap bulan, so setahun ada 12 bulan, so bahagi dengan 12 lah. Annual rate di sini ialah 7%. 7%, okay? So 7% bahagi 12 M, tutup kurungan, dekat tepi ni ialah years darab months. So months 12 lah kan, so years here 15 tahun. So 15 darab 12, 15 darab 12 is 180. So 180 pun basically the same thing yang dekat bawah ni. And then calculate and then you get your PMT is 224.71. Okay, next question. To pay for your child education, you wish to have accumulate $15,000 at the end of 15 years. To do this, you plan to deposit an equal amount into the bank at end of each year, setiap tahun lah. If the bank is willing to pay 6% compounded annually, maksudnya setiap tahun yang kamu menabung tu kamu dapat 6% from the bank. How much must you deposit each year to obtain your goal, untuk mencapai sampai $15,000 ni lah. So this is future value lah, sebab kamu mau capai nilai ni in future kan. So how much you kena menabung from today. So kamu kena cari your PMT. So 15,000 ni kamu plug in into here, then using this formula 1 plus interest. Interest is 6%, so 0.06 plus 1, so 1.06. How many years? 15 years minus 1, okay, sini 0.06, and then calculate, so you get the answer 644.44. Jadi kamu kena menabung lah sebanyak 644.44 ni setiap tahun, and then dapat lagi 6% compounded annually, barulah capai this amount value 15,000. Okay, next question 3. So Leslie Mosalam, who recently sold her Porsche, placed 10,000 in a saving account paying annual compound interest of 6%. Calculate the amount of money that will accumulate if Leslie leaves the money in the bank for 1, 5, and 15 years. So ni kamu kena guna formula accumulate lah. So this is the formula untuk soalan E nih. Dia mau 1, 5, dan 15 tahun. Ini formula kamu. Okay. So future value just plug in lah 10.000, 1 plus 6%, 0.06, and then 1, calculate, and then okay, this value. Same goes to other, and then value dia semakin meningkat. Maksudnya semakin bertambah tahun, semakin meningkatlah dia punya amount tuh kan. Okay, next question. Suppose Leslie moves her money into an account that pays 8% or one that pays 10%. Rework part A using 8% and 10%. So, ini banyak sedikit lah pengiraan dia. Kamu kena untuk tahun pertama, untuk the first year, dia mau what 8% and 10%. So untuk 1 tahun tuh kamu calculate lah 8% dia berapa. Kamu kira by tahun lah, by tahun. Okay, like this. Okay, untuk yang 8% tahun pertama, okay, like this. 8% tahun kelima ini, and then yang 15 years macam ni, dia makin meningkat lah value dia. So how about 10%? 10%, so sama juga lah, terus ubah nilai dia di dalam nih, then value dia makin meningkat. The higher the interest rate and the longer the money is invested, the more it will grow. This is because compound interest increase the value over time. So both time and interest rate positively affect future value. Okay. Then last question. Upon graduating from college 35 years ago, Dr. Nick Riviera was already planning for his retirement. Since then, he made 300 deposit into a retirement fund on a quarterly basis. Nick has just completed his final payment and it at last ready to retire. His retirement fund has a 9% compounded quarterly. If you saw quarterly here, so maksudnya kamu kena bahagi dengan 4 lah. So how much has Nick accumulated in his retirement account? So ditanya berapa sudah jumlah yang terkumpul dalam account retirement dia nih, maksudnya saving dia lah. Berapa sudah yang terkumpul dia punya saving tuh. So you use future value punya formula lah, PMT, and then this. So annual rate is how much? 9%. So 9% bahagi 4 lah, sebab quarter kan, quarterly maksudnya setiap suku tahun lah. So satu tahun tuh dia ada 4 suku. So 4, and then kat sini tahun darab months. So berapa tahunnya? 35 darab 4. So years 35 kan, and then M tu pula ialah dia quarterly. So guna 35 darab 4, you will get 140. Then calculate, and then you get this answer. The Nick has 287,138.02 in his account. Right. Okay, next question B. In addition to this, 15 years ago, 15 tahun yang lalu, Nick received a check for 20,000 from his beloved uncle. He decided to deposit the entire amount into his retirement fund. What is his current balance in the fund? Still using this you are using this formula lah. Future value sama dengan PV darab 1 plus interest dalam kurungan N. So dia punya PV di sini ialah 20k, and then darab your I is your interest how much, still the same, still have the same interest lah, tapi tahun itu berubah sudahlah. Tahun itu dia sini dia kata 15 years ago, so 15 still quarterly kan, so 15 darab 4 you will get 60. So here 60, and then you calculate, and then you get this value, this amount. So total up lah, total this one dengan yang sebelum tadi itu. So inilah keseluruhannya. Okay, so that's all. Thank you.